Anna's dress accidentally got caught in the car door, but she didn't notice it at all. She kept walking forward, swinging her hips. Just then, Tony happened to pass by, but instead of warning her, he stayed behind admiring the view. Afterwards, Anna went inside. He followed the trail back to her car. When he saw a thick wallet inside, an idea popped into his head. He pulled out a roll of tape from his bag and stuck it on the car window, trying to use it to open the window, but I happened to see the whole thing. Just as he finally managed to get the window open, I suddenly called out to him.
What are you doing?
Tony turned around and saw I was just a beggar, so he warned me not to stick my nose into his business. Then he grabbed the wallet from the car, stuffed the cash into his pocket, and before leaving, he tossed a few coins at me, mocking me to keep begging quietly, without realizing he would soon pay a heavy price. Meanwhile, Anna, completely unaware, was rushing to an interview. The company supervisor stopped her right away and told her the company had a strict dress code. Anna looked confused, then lowered her head and realized her skirt had been torn and her backside was showing. She ran out in embarrassment. But the interview was about to start, and she didn't have time to go home, so she came to me for help. She asked if she could borrow my scarf. Seeing how anxious she was, I didn't hesitate and handed it to her. Anna took the scarf, thanked me as she wrapped it around herself, and promised to return it after the interview. To earn my trust, she took off her diamond ring and gave it to me as collateral. Then she rushed back to the company, not knowing this moment would change her life forever. When Anna walked into the office, wearing my dirty old scarf, Tony started laughing at her from the side.
Know what?
What?
I really think that people are hired here not because of their clothes, but because of their experience.
Tony was lost for words. He secretly glanced at Anna's resume and was shocked to see she graduated from Harvard. They were applying for the same position. Tony knew he couldn't compete with her, so he went to the supervisor and handed him the money he had stolen earlier. Asking him for help, the supervisor understood immediately. Then he led Anna into the storage room. Before she could react, he locked the door from outside. Soon it was Tony's turn for the interview, but when he saw the boss's face, he froze in fear. He couldn't believe I was the beggar from outside. I had disguised myself as a beggar. To test the applicant's character, Tony was completely panicked. I called the supervisor right then and learned he had returned the money to Anna and called the police. Tony tried to run away, but he was stuck to the chair. Then I showed him the bottle of glue in my hand, telling him this was all part of my plan. Tony struggled to stand up, but when he did, his pants ripped open. Ignoring the hole, he covered himself and ran out, only to run straight into Anna and the police. In the end, Tony was arrested for theft, and Anna's honesty and kindness earned my respect. She finally got the job, with a salary of $1 million a year.